The process that they used was saying that there's an emergency in place here with respect to the hospital, so we took a look at that. Everything we saw indicated that it's quite the contrary. The emergency that will happen will be on September 27th if a lot of these healthcare workers aren't able to go to work. The positivity rate is down to something about 2.4%. The hospitalizations are somewhere between 5 and 6% of COVID cases. The new cases are down to probably a quarter of what they were during the height, and the deaths are probably about a tenth of what they were. There's nothing that justifies any kind of an emergency. And then when you look at the hospitals themselves, the healthcare facilities, there is very little transmission taking place. It seemed to them to be simply an effort at forcing them to be vaccinated against their will. There's 450,000 healthcare workers in the state at least. The unvaccinated probably represent somewhere around 20% or 90,000. The thought was, Judge, why would we want to put any kind of undue strain on a system that's kind of already under strain? These are the same people that were the heroes and were working without proper PPP equipment when this thing started. So we are put in a position where we're going to have a lot of clients that Monday are going to have some difficult choices to make. The fact that we believe that the emergency application, the adoption by the Department of Health was wrong. There is no emergency in the healthcare system, none of any kind at all. Things are actually moving in the other direction. Duke University tests their students every week. They tested 360 earlier this week, and about 352 or thereabouts were vaccinated. 360 that had the virus, 352 of them were vaccinated. So the COVID virus inoculation lasts for maybe 6 months. Then you need a booster. It doesn't prevent people from getting infected. It doesn't prevent people from passing on the virus to other people. All it does effectively, I think, is it reduces the seriousness of the complication. And for that reason, people, if they feel they'd like to get vaccinated, they should be able to. No one is suggesting that those individuals out there who want to be vaccinated shouldn't have the right to be vaccinated. I think the suggestion is that those that don't, and there are good reasons not to for many people, they should not be forced into doing something like this when there's no overriding public need for that.